Indonesia, a country known for its rich cultural diversity, is home to countless traditions passed down through generations. One of the most important ways to preserve this cultural heritage is through traditional foods served during important celebrations and rituals.
In this video, we take you on a journey across 12 provinces from Yogyakarta to North Sumatra to explore unique dishes that are not just food, but symbols of culture, values, and history.
Come discover how this food brings people together at the most meaningful moments of their lives, from wedding to harvest festival, from funerals to religious celebration.
Our journey began in Yogyakarta, where Gudeg, a sweet and savory dish made from young jackfruit, is a staple during the Zakatan festival, a celebration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad. Gudeg is cooked for hours with coconut milk, palm sugar, and various spices, symbolizing Javanese values of passion and harmony. The word Gudeg comes from the Javanese word ngudeg, which means to stir continuously, reflecting the meticulous process of making it. During Zakatan, Gudeg is not just a food, it represents the historical roots of Yogyakarta during the Mataram Sultanate and is a reminder of unity and devotion. Next, we visited Bali, where lawar and babi guling are central to the ngaben ceremony, a sacred Balinese cremation ritual. Lawar is a minced meat dish mixed with grated coconut, vegetables, and spices, while babi guling is roasted pork. Both dishes represent the balance of opposing forces of goods and evil that are central to the Balinese Hindu philosophy. The word lawar comes from the Balinese meaning chopped or minced, which refers to the preparation of this dish. Babi guling, which is often offered to the gods, symbolizes sacrifice and purity, reinforcing the spiritual meaning of the ngaben ceremony, which helps the soul of the deceased to reach the afterlife. In Jakarta, Betawi people celebrate important occasions such as weddings with a rare and special dish called sayur babanci. Despite its name, which suggests a meat-based dish, banci meaning ambiguous, this dish is unique in that it contains no actual meat, but uses coconut milk and jackfruit and aromatic spices. The name babanci itself highlights the diversity of its flavors, which combine influences from Malay, Chinese, and Arabic culinary traditions. The dish represents the multicultural identity of Jakarta, a city that has historically been a melting pot of cultures. Serving sayur babanci at a wedding signifies unity and brings together different heritages. On the island of Sumba, East Nusa Tenggara, Catamak jagung is a unique dish often served at traditional ceremonies and weddings. Made from corn, green beans, and pumpkin, the dish is both nutritious and symbolic. The name Catamak comes from the Sumbanese language meaning boiled until soft, reflecting the preparation methods of this dish. Corn means maize, one of the staple food ingredients. In Sumbanese culture, Catamak jagung is more than just a meal. It symbolizes abundance, togetherness, and the blessings of the harvest. This food is usually served to honor guests, demonstrating the Sumbanese values of hospitality and respect. By serving Catamak jagung at weddings, families symbolize their hope for a prosperous and fruitful marriage.
On the island of Lombok, ayam taliwang, a spicy grilled chicken dish, has an important place in the traditional Nyongkolan wedding procession of the Sasak people. The name taliwang comes from the village of Taliwang in Sumbawa, where the dish originated, symbolizing the rich cultural exchange between Lombok and Sumbawa. Taliwang chicken is prepared with strong spices, symbolizing the strength and resilience of the community. During the Nyongkolan procession, where the bride and groom are paraded through the streets, this dish symbolizes family unity and the beginning of a strong and lasting marriage. The intensity of the spices reflects the passion and energy that the Sasak people bring to their celebrations. In Sambas, West Kalimantan, bubur padas is a traditional spicy porridge that has a long history. The name padas means spicy in the local dialect, and the porridge is made from finely ground rice mixed with vegetables such as kale, fern leaves, corn, and unique spices such as turmeric and kesum leaves, which can only be found in Borneo. Historically, this dish was reserved for royalty and sacred occasions. In modern times, the dish is still served on special religious occasions such as during Ramadan, symbolizing purity and strength. Bubur padas was once considered a royal dish, highlighting its role as a symbol of royalty and spiritual significance in Sambas culture. In central Kalimantan, the Dayak people honor their ancestors with juhu singka, a dish made from young rattan stems, which is traditionally served in the Tiwa ritual, a sacred ceremony to help deliver the spirits of the deceased to the afterlife. The name juhu means soup in Dayak Ngaju, and singka refers to the young rattan stems used in the dish. The bitter taste of the rattan reflects the challenges of life, while its softness, once cooked, symbolizes the transition to peace in the afterlife. This dish symbolizes resilience, survival, and the lasting connection between the Dayak people and nature. Offering juhu singka during the Tiwa ceremony reinforces the community's respect for their ancestors and the cyclical nature of life and death. In Ambon, asida, a sweet and chewy dessert made from wheat flour, palm sugar, and spices, is a staple during Ramadan, reflecting the fusion of local and Middle Eastern influences in Maluku's culinary traditions. The name asida comes from the Arabic asida, which means dough, indicating the Islamic influence in Moluccan cuisine. The dish is traditionally served to break the fast during Ramadan, symbolizing gratitude and togetherness. The chewy texture and sweet taste of asida symbolizes endurance and the rewards of patience, key values in Ambon religious and cultural practices. Sharing asida during Ramadan is a form of generosity which strengthens bonds within the community during this holy month.
In South Sulawesi, Torajan prepare papillon, a bamboo cooked meat dish for the Rambu Solo funeral ceremony, a sacred event to honor the departed and hold their soul transition to the afterlife. The name papillon refers to the cooking method, where usual pork, chicken, or fish is mixed with miana leaves, spices, and grated coconut. This stuffed into bamboo and grilled. The word papillon in Torajan means to work, symbolizing protection and care for the deceased. In the Rambu Solo ceremony, this dish is a form of respect for the deceased and a joint effort to ensure a smooth journey to the afterlife. Sharing papillon strengthens social bond among the living, reflecting the Torajan belief in the continuity of life and death. In Palembang, laksan, a fish cake dish made from sago and served with a rich coconut milk. Curvy reflects the city's diverse culture influence, particularly from Malay and Indian culinary tradition. The name laksan comes from the word laksa, a type of noodle soup, indicating similarities with other Southeast Asian cuisines. Laksan is usually served at wedding and Idul Fitri, symbolizing prosperity and the fusion of cultural identities in Palembang. The combination of the fish and sago symbolizes the fusion of local ingredients, while the use of coconut milk, which is typical of Indian influence, reflects the Palembang's role as a center of culture exchange. Laksan is a dish that celebrates the city's cosmopolitan identity, served with family and communities during important occasions. In West Sumatra, rendang, a beef dish cooked with coconut milk and spices, is culinary masterpiece of Minangkabau people. The word rendang comes from the Minangkabau term marandang, which refers to the process of cooking by stirring for hours until the liquid evaporated and the meat absorbed the flavor of the spices. Traditionally served at Kanduri and Idul Fitri, rendang is more than just a meal. It symbolizes patience, resilience, and unity. Its meticulous preparation reflects the values of diligence and care, while its long-lasting nature makes it the perfect dish to share together. In Minangkabau culture, rendang is symbol of wealth and honor, often served on important guests and occasions. In North Sumatra, Batak people serve dali ni horbo, a traditional dish made from buffalo or cow milk, often referred to as Batak cheese. At wedding and funeral, the name dali ni horbo means buffalo milk, reflecting the importance of the buffalo in Batak culture. As a symbol of strength and prosperity, the dish is made by fermenting milk with herbs and spices, giving it a tangy and smooth flavor that is typical of the region. In traditional Batak ceremonies, dali ni horbo symbolizes purity and sustenance, representing nourishment for the body and soul. Serving this on important life occasion underscores and Batak values of respect, together and continuity of life, from generation to generation.
As we have seen, traditional foods in Indonesia are more than just culinary delights. They are deeply rooted in the celebrations and rituals that define each community. These foods reflect the values, beliefs, and traditions passed down from generation to generation, making them an important part of Indonesia's cultural identity. From the sweet jackfruit of Yogyakarta to the savory flavors of Sumba, each dish tells a story of togetherness, respect, and tradition.
We hope this journey will give you a deeper understanding of how food, culture, and celebration are beautifully intertwined in the life of Indonesian.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Indonesian rich culinary heritage.